Resident Evil 4 Remake has some DLC dropping this week, Friday, April 7th. Mercenaries mode will be a free download for everyone. But aside from that, there is at least one more DLC we know is coming, with no official release date for it just yet. The Ada Wong DLC Separate Ways. However, thanks to some data mining, we got some new voice line reveals for Ada Wong. And from listening to these, it sounds like they are in-game voice quips. And what's pretty cool is that we get some interesting story reveals and insight for how her gameplay segments will be playing out from some of the things that she says. None of these are major spoilers involving the story, guys, so don't worry. Special thank you again to Kitty Kadama on Twitter for linking me this. The original upload is from Twitter user HangInThereHun, and I'll be linking the original tweet in the description below for you guys to go and check out. Now take a listen to the gameplay dialogue we now have for Ada Wong's DLC and Mercenaries.
Luis, need a hand? This is it. From yours truly. For me? I can't pass through. It's hot. Get down. Out of my way. This is getting interesting. Not bad. Night-night. Bingo. Too bad. Good night. A clean strike. Oh, did I overdo it? It won't open. Lights out. Thanks. Something to remember me by. Take a long nap. That was the last one. Okay, let's dance. Finally. You're making this more difficult. Understood. Ugh. Oh, I'm getting dizzy. Monster. You need to learn some new tricks. Not good. Knife's broken. You're wide open. What? Get out of here. Better act quick. I'm out. Got a little carried away. Today's my lucky day. Great. That's enough of that. Not bad. I have to do something. I was afraid of that. Oh boy. What? Damn it. Guess it's my lucky day. Stay back, will you? I'm impressed. You're a tough one. I've about had it with these tentacles. My head. Move. Next. Locked. You can't be serious. I'll need to make do now. Stay down. I'm empty. Down you go. Take this. Luis. Not bad. Thanks. Shouldn't have gotten in my way. Did that do something? Try to stay out of trouble. Don't worry. It'll be over soon. Nice move. Bring me a challenge. Who's next? Just my luck. There we go. You can do better than that. This is getting old. Close your eyes. Look away. Out of the way. In trouble here. You never know what you're capable of with your back against the wall. Run! Here. Catch. Won't budge. Sorry. Not interested.
After listening to all those together, you can tell that some of the lines for Ada Wong are from general gameplay dialogue, where she also has some lines talking about or with Luis. Now, these are not cutscene lines, they're most likely sounds from in the game. So I believe just like in the main story where we played a whole chapter with Luis cooperatively helping out Leon, we more than likely will be doing the same with Ada Wong, and probably for a longer time. For those that remember, in the original Separate Ways, Wesker tasks Ada Wong with saving Luis, so they can also retrieve the sample. Her Chapter 2 mission is also titled Rescue Luis. But of course, in the remake, they'll be taking things a whole step further, so in addition to rescuing Luis, we also will be playing level segments with him, since that was not possible in the original game. And also expect to have her campaign DLC extended quite a bit, because she does have other areas that she appears in and also affects the gameplay for Leon. Hell, I could see Mendez being a stalker enemy for her, which would be pretty cool. This has me super excited and means so many things, guys. Hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you can stay up to date with all the latest. And also hit that like button if you're excited for the future of Resident Evil games, because they're really about to take things to a whole nother level. With that being said, let's get back into the video. If you look back at the previous Resident Evil games of recent, each game expanded on the last, and we saw mechanics that were being introduced were in fact tests for the next game in the series. A lot of companies do this, and it's pretty cool to see. Spoiler warning for the end of Resident Evil 4 Remake though, if you guys have not beaten it yet, but there are heavy implications that the next game in the series is going to be Resident Evil 5 Remake, because in the ending of Resident Evil 4 Remake, we have a Wesker scene of him talking to Ada Wong, but on his computer, you can see the underground garden on his screen where the progenitor virus was extracted from, and his main partner in RE5, Exeligione, is also on the screen. I don't know if Studio M2 is working on this as we speak, but it's either this or Resident Evil 9 that would be coming next. To be honest, I'm hyped for either one. What about you guys? Comment below and let's get a discussion going. Seeing Luis's co-op AI roam around and how he functions, as well as Ashley's drastically improved AI, These elements are definitely test beds for how the AI would function in Resident Evil 5 Remake, which also is a pretty fun co-op game if you guys didn't know or didn't play it. But you can also play single player by yourself, having the computer control Sheva or Chris Redfield depending on who you choose to play as. And the computer AI back then was pretty frustrating. Sometimes it felt more like a chore to babysit them and not as helpful, which now that I think about it was probably a big brain strategy by Capcom. You know, make the AI suck to sell more copies. So this way you have to beg a friend or family member to also buy the game to help you out. I mean, it worked on me and my friends. We platinumed it twice and I think I've bought it 3 times. And when you look at the numbers, until 2018, Resident Evil 5, which came out in 2009, was the highest selling Capcom game before Monster Hunter World dethroned it. So they definitely boosted some sales with that mechanic. We have some more Resident Evil 5 Remake stuff to talk about, but we have to do that in a separate video. There's just way too many things to discuss, guys. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on that. I cannot wait to see how these voice clips for Ada Wong plays out in the game. So far, it sounds way better than her previous lines in the main story. Now, granted, judgment should be safe for when we get to see how these actually play out in the game, but I hope we don't have another Crisis Core Reunion issue on our hands. For those that don't know, I received the Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core Reunion game early from Square Enix to review, and one of the biggest concerns of fans early on were of Zack's new voice actor Caleb Pierce replacing Rick Gomez. I'm not gonna lie, the game did not make me feel any more confident for Caleb Pierce, but I don't really care that much for Zack anyways. It's just that Caleb Pierce sadly doesn't stack up well compared to his other new castmates. But towards the end of Crisis Core Reunion, somehow 2 sentences of dialogue from Zack's Rick Gomez and the older voice actress for Cisne were left in the game.
We'll rest here until morning. Then we'll leave at dawn. We'll be all right. Cisne.
Wait, he's the other sample they collected at Nibelheim.
Why did you come here? I told you to go away.
He doesn't look well, Zack. Is he alright?
Mako poisoning. Severe.
Yo! I was like, for a second, I'm like, damn, Caleb, you sound pretty good. Bro, they fucked up and they left Rick Gomez and Cisne's old voice actress line in there. For like 1 sentence each. No, I am serious. That actually happened. After about a week, they finally patched this and fixed those lines. But in doing so, they also broke other cutscene dialogues, which were completely deleted from the game. Surprisingly, pretty sloppy work if I could be honest. But how crazy would it be if Capcom accidentally, somehow, put Lily Gao's rough draft voice work and compressed audio in the game instead of the finalized one? I doubt that's the case, but pretty funny if it's true. I just felt like I needed to mention it. What do you guys think about this? What are you most excited for? A Resident Evil 5 remake or Resident Evil 9? The next video, we have to talk about Resident Evil 5, guys, and I cannot wait for that. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed and subscribe if you are new. More Resident Evil videos are on the way and you do not want to miss them. My name is BltzZ, and thanks for watching.